About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Bryce Elder. All right, first pitch coming up. Here's the center fielder. Up the middle, Dubon fires to first on the run.
Got him.
Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Spencer Jones now at the plate. Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. And that'll be an infield single with no time to recover. Man at first with one gone. Elmago coming to the dish. And that one fouled off. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here is Jimmy Rollins. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. Out to short. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Munetaka Murakami getting ready to hit. And now the 0-1. On the ground. Over to Albies. That's the inning. Leading off, Michael Harris II.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. So here's Riley now.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Kinley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Carroll in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Kinley, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Ball.
Diaz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Breaking ball misses down and away. Not close with that one. Full count now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And there's one down. So digging in, Sung-Mun Sung. And a ground ball to first, and that one finds its way through. And now two aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
At the plate, number 15. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Dylan Dodd.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Albies fires over to first. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. So here's Baez now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. On a line. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Right through there for a strike.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Hey! And a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hey! Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Reynaldo Lopez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that one hammered. That's back. Go away! He muscles that one out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. Out towards right center field. Then there's one down. So up next, Munetaka Murakami. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. One now.
Nope, that's inside.
That's inside. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Yandy Diaz now. Fly ball to right. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after getting...
Daysbel Hernandez on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. In the air, left field.
Nope,
and a foul
foul.
ball. Swing and a ball line to center. Brings it in for the... So here's Murphy. Now, bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Raleigh Fingers. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Hey!
And there's a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out. Dominic Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. They're down to their final strike.
He's in a great spot right here. At the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Got him! And that's the ball game. This one ends. Live from beautiful Oriole Park, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Red Hawks taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, Dean Kramer. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-zip.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now it's going to be Spencer Jones. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Javi Baez digs in right side. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. Jimmy Rollins. Hit in the air, center field. Cowser on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Jordan Westburg. This one in the air, center field. One up, one down. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Pete Alonso, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Nails at that one. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Late on that foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Rico Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And here is Munetaka Murakami. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game. There goes the runner. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside. Blasted out of this ballpark.
Yandy Diaz now. And that one is lifted in the air. One away. Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Cowser takes it in for the out. Out number 2. So up next, Sung-Mun Sung. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. That's the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. In the air, left side. Taylor drifts towards it. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Inside just missed.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Out to short. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Keegan Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Go away! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
On a line, base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Now it's Javier Baez. Grounded out his first time up. Runner takes off. And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Rollins. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. The 1-0. Ground ball left side. He gets there with the slide. Over to first.
No.
Safe.
He's safe.
And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Runners on the move. Swing and a ball popped up.
Infield fly rule in effect.
Called. 2 aboard with 1 out. Munetaka Murakami now at the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Throw
No,
to
he's
third. Save. Double steal. Swings through that one for strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Yenyer Cano comes on now.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going.
And that is that. Jackson Holiday digs.
Now pitching, Adrian Moore.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one at triple digits. And down on strikes. And 1 out now. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Swings through that. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Orioles down to their final out. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball to the right side.
That's a foul ball.
And it goes just foul. Got him. That's the ball game. 5-0. Welcome to Marlins. All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder.
Number 50, Ryan Waldman.
On the ground.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Grounds one to short. Lopez tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. And now the right fielder, Spencer Jones. In the air, left field. Stowers under it. 2 away. Here's Baez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. To third, Norby. The throw to first.
No, he's out.
Baez. Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. This one in the air, right field. And that will fall. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Snap throw, and he dives in ahead of the tag.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hit.
Back safely. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Otto Lopez. And that one almost hit him. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground to the left. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Miami, digging in, Jimmy Rollins. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and even with his speed, they get the out. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami.
Number
0-1.
84,
And the 1-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 away down. And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 1-0. Now there's a bullet down the line. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Edgar Caro getting ready to hit. That one almost got him. Liner caught at second. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Top of the zone for a called strike. And a big swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
That's 2-0.
Nope.
Ball 2. Breaking
Ball.
ball misses down and away. down the inside corner for called strike 3. And now Liam Hicks got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Connor Norton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball 1.
In the air, left side. Taylor gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Anthony Bender. Leading off, Sung-Mun Song.
Ball, that's outside.
That one the other way. 1 away. Here's the center fielder. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
Checks over to first, back safely.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is down low. And that one ripped to left. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Low throw, skips past him at third. In the dirt, and he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play. So here's Baez now. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. Save!
He beat it.
In comes the run from second. It's 3-zip.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot.
Lopez. Here's Edwards for 1. Go to first, safe. New arm out of the bullpen, Calvin Fauché. The left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 1 with a single. Runner on the move. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes again. And there's a base hit to the left. And now 2 aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base.
Runners on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run across. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and it's 5-0. Man at first. Now here is Yandy Diaz. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Number 47.
Here's the catcher to hit, Edgar Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to short, Lopez. Slings to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here at Lone Depot.
Now pitching.
Adrian Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one in triple digits. Goes down looking. Davison de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins.
Yeah.
And breaking ball drops in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now the number 2 hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. Steps off and looks to first. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 5-0. All right, just about ready for baseball. Leading off, number 15. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now at the plate, Spencer Jones. Runner on the move. Pitches low.
No, that's low. Ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags at second, and now a wide throw to third. Javi Baez digs in right side. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it's just foul. That was close. Laser to the gap should score the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out and a runner at second. High fly ball right field. Abreu settles underneath it and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. On the mound now, Giovanni Moran.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tyrone Taylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
So that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swings through that. 2 outs with a runner at third. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Munetaka Murakami digs in now.
Hee-haw! Oh!
That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Yandy Diaz now.
Ball.
Murakami on at second with 2 down. Well struck left field. And it's off the Green Monster. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Edgar Caro. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. Now it's going to be Sung-Mun Sung. And that one ripped into right. And that is that. Digging in, Jarren Duran.
Wood!
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Ceddanne Rafaela stands in now and watches strike 1. That one in triple digits.
That missed. That's a ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Hee-haw!
Fastball for a strike.
Really
the ball.
good take,
That's
especially
down.
with 2 strikes.
Got him. Strike.
For the Red Sox.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Zach Kelly.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
0-1. Runner takes off on the ground. Story sends it over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now it's Baez. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Rollins. Flied to right his first time.
That's the ball.
Runner at third, 2 away. Now this is a rocket to left. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Strider.
That's the ball.
He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Late swing, foul to the left. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Roman Anthony now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Carlos Narvaez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day. Go out.
Strike 3.
For the Red Sox.
We're back to start the third. And there's a new arm on the mound, Greg Weisser. Base knock right field.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
Runner on the go.
That's the
Pitch
ball.
misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Hammered on the line. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's 5-0.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work. Right there.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. This one in the air right field, and that'll get down for a hit. The relay safe at second, and he gets back in.
Now pitching for the
First
Red
and
Sox.
second, no outs. Edgar Caro getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe. It's 7-0. Sung Mun Song will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Here's the center fielder. He's 2 for 2. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And
over the fence, that's a ground rule double.
Hops the fence. So a man aboard. Now here is Spencer Jones. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Man at second. Left field. Dives, and he can't hang on. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 10-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
Runner takes off. In the air, left field. Anthony moving under this one. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. They got him. A huge double play for the defense. Out, space is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it.
Runner on the go. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 12-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spot. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So digging in, Munetaka Murakami. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Back here at fifth. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Louis Varland.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Nope, ball.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Story now. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Varland is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball. Stepping in, Nick
Leading off here
Kurtz.
this afternoon, the first baseman, number 16, Nick Kurtz.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And that one hammered. High
Over the
bounce
fence.
takes it over the
Advance to
fence.
second base.
That's an automatic double. Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Led off this game with a double.
That's a ball.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Back here in Milwaukee, we're at the top of the 8th. Ty France now at the plate.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Got it. Swinging. Here's Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-0.
Ball, inside.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one in triple digits. Next offering in the dirt, and it's a full count. Chases the changeup in the dirt. On the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So, runner at second, 2 down. Rodolfo Duran, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3.
Yeah!
Runner at second, 2 down. And Laureano in scoring position. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. So digging in, Rodolfo Duran, 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up. Young under it. And that'll do it. So runner at second, 2 down. Rodolfo Duran will hit next. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Didn't quite have enough. So up next, Rodolfo Duran. 0 for 3 in this one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. I think it's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. chases the fastball up the ladder. So runner at second, 2 down. Rodolfo Duran, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Next up for the A's, Henry Bolte.
Well,
No,
count.
that's
Look for
outside.
him to
Ball.
be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Foul ball there. Now a pop-up on the infield. The rise. And that is the inning. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Henry Bolte up next for the A's. Late swing fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. That one ripped. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, off the bat, it looked like
Top of inning number 7, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo.
he's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one is absolutely belted. Vierling racing into the alley. Can't reach this one. It gets down. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Yohendrick Pinungo. That's ripped into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Top of inning number 7, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one smoked out to left, and there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating.
We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Yohendrick Pinungo.
Yohendrick Pinungo.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the K. Back at Comerica Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Yohendrick Pinungo. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The throw to first. Back here in Detroit, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. This one popped up. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Yohendrick Pinungo digs in now. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Detroit, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. Out towards left center. Veerling on his way over. And there's one down. Back at Comerica Park, here's the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinungo. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That play won't be.
Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Relay throw, and he's out easily. Back here in Detroit, now the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinungo.
That's a ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On a line out towards center. Takes it in for the out.
But off the bat, it looked like.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. This one in the air. Back at Comerica Park, top of inning number 7, Yohendrick Pinungo now at the plate. Oh, he gloves it from his knees to throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Detroit, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. And now the center fielder. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure of.
The throw to second is offline. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way inside. High fly ball down the left field line. Green going back on this one. And that gets down in the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double. So 2 down. And now the center fielder 1 for 2. In the air, left field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.